Hey, I hope you guys can hear me okay. I am right here in Mexico, just finished hosting a retreat with some friends. And as you're aware, I don't describe what I do super well. And one of the guys who was on the retreat, amazing hypnotist. And initially he was like, what's Chris doing here? So, I've told you before what I do, but I still don't explain it super well. What I do is I help people to heal. I do the hypnosis. These guys are amazing hypnotists. I do hypnosis, I do coaching, I do body work, I do acupuncture, and I do rapid release. And then that's the beginning of the list. We're not going to go on. What I realized over this weekend, because one of the guys who had even worked with me but didn't know exactly why I was here, and honestly neither did I just knew I was supposed to be, and I would give whatever I give. I do shadow work. Now, what's shadow work? Shadow work is confronting our fears. It's confronting our ability to be who we are. Because we're afraid, we hold back, we limit ourselves, we let the world tell us who we're supposed to be. We keep ourselves small, we don't share what we are, we don't lift other people up. We don't allow ourselves to be great. And by being great, I don't mean by self-aggrandizement. I mean being great by being able to be big enough to put out my hand to lift someone else up. Being great is being in my body, listening to what my world is telling me to help other people, to enjoy my life. We're here to love, to enjoy, to have fun. And instead we suffer because we keep pushing ourselves back down, keep hiding who we are, and being who we thought the world wanted us to be, being who we thought our parents wanted us to be. And I'll tell you this as a parent, for anyone out there. If you think your parents want you to be successful, you're wrong. Your parents want you to be happy, and they think success is going to give you that. Be happy. Anyway, rapid release. I was doing it on these guys this weekend. I actually unlocked some abilities to connect to chakras and all this other stuff. But rapid release, what are we doing? I'm pressing in the body and a person is screaming and yelling because of pain, and we're doing a movement. They're like, oh my God, I can't do this. The fear. Because the pain, and if you have post-surgical, if you have other degenerative conditions, obviously some of the pain is organic, it's structural, do not fight that. But a lot of the pain that we have is fear patterns. And what happens is when we confront that fear pattern in the body, when we feel that tight area, we stop. Because we're afraid to go there in our body. That also means we're afraid to go there in our mind. Because the body and mind are reflecting each other all the time. If you don't believe me, when you get stressed, check how your body is. It's probably not very relaxed. When you get stressed, check how your breathing is. It's probably not proper. It's not deep. It's going to be up here, tightening up your neck. So, what did I do this weekend? I worked with everyone, but one of the guys here was next level with his growth because he really took it seriously. He saw, he felt, he knew the fear patterns. His gait, the way he walked, completely shifted by the end of the weekend. Initially, he walked very stiffly, almost like C-3PO. And then he started learning how to come into his body. He was loosening his hips. He was breaking into spontaneous yoga moves for about an hour or two last night. His body was telling him how to move. He was opening up what was blocked. He was opening up what was painful. His bearing, the way he speaks, the way he thinks, the way he handles confrontation is totally different. The curiosity levels are through the roof. He knows exactly who he is, and he knows his place in this space. He is a different human being because he was able to connect. He's had the work done in his mind. Now he's anchored it into his body. He has this amazing confidence that just comes across. He is, instead of with challenge being confrontational, he's curious because he's not threatened anymore. Because his body knows it's safe in this space. So what do I give people? Because it's not what I do. It's what someone gets. It's never what you say, it's what someone hears. What I give people is that connection back to themselves. I take my own journey, my own lessons, my own background, history, experience, and I give it in the context of what that individual needs. Now with rapid release, I teach people how to come into their body. This man took to it like a fish to water. That's because he was on a retreat with me. He had the time to keep coming back and keep going deeper, one after the other. He is now learning from himself, from his higher intelligence. The stuff he's doing, I could never teach him because it's specific to him. A couple days ago, he's like, okay, what do I do for this muscle? What do I do for this muscle? Now he's like, check this out, I'm gonna open up this muscle. And he does a move with his entire body that opens up the muscle. What I do is I give that opening for you to become your doctor, to become your best therapist that actually gets it done, to become your own hypnosis therapist, your hypnotherapist, to move you into the reality that you knew you were always destined to be in, to trust yourself, to love yourself. How do I know that? Because I saw it happening with everyone here. Dr. Chris, Accelerated Healing Specialist. My links are below. If you want content on any specific thing, you let me know. Also the creator of Rapid Release. Follow me for more.